Let's solve this problem by using the example which is given here. So I will take this. So we have got coins of 1, 2, and 5 in infinite amount, and we had to create 11 out of it with the minimum number of points possible. Let me copy this, and I will just put it here. So again, guys, as we have solved in our previous videos, for the various problems, we are mostly following the bottom-up approach. In the bottom-up approach, we break down the problem into base cases and try to find the solution on for each of the base case. And as we move up to the levels, we try to reuse the problem and try to find a pattern which we can use once we recognize that what we are going to solve for the final solution. So let's start with this. We can see that there are two variables here, coins and amount. So let me break down this amount first. I will take the index I, which will denote the amount. So starting from 0, so we got amount of 11, so it would be 0 to 11. So here we have got I, or the amount which is associated with 11. So we have broke down this amount into 0, 1, 2 till 11. And now we will see that what is the solution for each of the base case, starting from dp0. So let me write it down here, dp0. So 0 here means that 0 the index which I'm using in dp, that is the amount. And we will find a solution for one by one from dp0 to dp11, and dp11 will be our final solution. So let's start with dp0. So we have seen that we have been given coins of 1, 2, and 5 in an infinite amount, right? But to make the amount of 0, we don't need any coins. It doesn't make any sense that we need any coin to make amount 0, because we don't have to make anything. So it means that the dp of 0 would be 0. That we don't need any number of coins. This is the number of coins that we are calculating. So 0 means that we don't need any number of coins to make the amount of 0. So this is for our base condition. And similarly, I will write down here. And let me move out this number of coins to maybe one level here. Okay, these are our coins. Okay, let's go on with dp1. Okay, to make the amount of $1, how many let's see that what are the ways possible. We already see that we have coin of 1, so we just need one coin of 1, and that would be our dp of 1. Okay, let's go for dp2. Okay, for dp2, I mean the amount of 2 we can make using 1, 2, and 5. So if you see that there are like two ways possible, right? So we have got one coin, and so we can choose a combination of 1 and 1, and this would be of coin. So there is so 1, 1. It means that we need 2 coins. But if we use only coin 1, now let's go to coin 2. If we use only coin 2, we only need one coin of 2 to make an amount of 2. Then we check that. So these are the two possible like combinations possible using these coins, and we found that for the first case it gives me count of 2 to make amount of 2, and for the second case using 2 coin, I only need 1. And that's why this is the minimum. So this is our solution for dp2. Okay, to better visualize it, I have just created these cells which denotes 2, amount of 2, and dp of 3 would be this cell. So let's revise this dp2 again. So as we have seen that to make amount of 2, we have two combinations possible. We choose 1 and 1, right? Or we choose the second coin altogether. That's why there were two possible conditions here, and we found that the minimum was that, of course, we just take the two coin, which is only one. So this will our solution for one. So if we do the same for DP3, right? So what we are doing is that for making an amount, we are iterating through each of the coins available, and we see that what are the various combinations possible. If a coin, say for example for DP3 or DP2, we see that 5 coin, we don't need it because 5 is more than our amount. So that's why we can't use this. But we are trying to use the combinations of 1 and 2 possible, and we are taking the minimum out of it. So again, let's go for DP3. So DP3 is, again, we can choose one coin. If I choose one coin here, so I already consumed this one amount. And now we can see that this 2, the amount to make 2, we have already calculated here, which is 1. So it means that if I take like first coin, I do like, so the remaining amount left is 3 minus 1, that is 2, this part. And for this part, we already know, computed in our previous problem, that DP2 is 1. So the same thing can be written as coin of 1, right? So if I take coin and I reduce it 3 minus 1, so this is one way, so it would be 1. If I choose just one coin, so this is the number of coins required is 1. And then we see that whatever is left after I choose coin 1, so it would be DP3, 3 minus 1. Or in other words, I can write it as 1. 1 is the coin itself, because I'm choosing that coin. And then I take the index, that the amount, maybe amount is the correct word, amount minus coin denomination. So this is the formula that we got for this combination. If we take one coin, so this is the formula that we get. So 1 plus DP3 minus 2, it would be 1 plus 1, that is 2. So this is the one combination possible, right? Let me check. So we are done with the 1. Now let's go to coin number 2. What are the possible ways we can do with coin number 2? So again, if I take this 2 here, we are left with amount 1. And this amount 1, we have already calculated the best minimum number of coins would be 1. So it would be DP of 1. So now we are seeing that by doing this basic approach, bottom-up approach, we are coming to a pattern like this. So again, just write it down. If I take the 2 coin, so it would be 1. 1 denotes the coin itself because we are choosing that coin. And then we choose DP of, this is the same formula. Amount is 3. Total amount we have to make 3. And the coin denomination is 2. So it should be 1 plus DP of 1. I should write this formula here. So this is our generic formula we created. So here we see that 1 plus DP of 3 minus 2, that is 1 plus 1, again 2. And when we go to the next coin, 5 is more than 3. So if I do 3 minus 5, it would be minus, so we can't take 5. So the only possible coins that we can take for creating the amount of 3 is only 1 and 2. And then we see that what is the minimum of it. We can choose either of them because both are same. So this is our solution for DP3.